Oh yeah, it's harvesting day today. Look at all the dragon fruit that I cut down today. So they're all mostly purple haze, so they're all ripe already. So I got so these two are Vietnamese white from my pot number one because I do have other pots that have Vietnamese white. So these are very tiny, and this is my SE Sinespina. So I just harvest that. So it's been ripe for a while, but then it's still pretty strong tied into the branch. But I cut it down now, and I have two Cosmic Charlie. So I can't wait to try these. I never had them before. Look at the size. That's how big they are. They're roughly under a pound size. And then I got a lovely bunch of purple hazes. So I have like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of them. That's a lot. So they're all kind of ripening around the same time. And just so you know, I pollinated like that too at night. There were nights where I pollinated like 12 flowers or 10 flowers or so. So here they are. They're all ready for wiping. So when I before I cut it, I make sure it's so very wiggly like a tooth. So then I cut them like that. And then I have two American Beauties right here. I put these two here because they cracked. And you see, if you look closely, there's an ant. There's an ant over there. See, there's some ants coming out of the holes here. So that's why I'm kind of putting them separate. I don't want them to contaminate the rest. When American Beauties open like that, they form little holes at the top like this, and ants go in, and in fact, it's hollow between it. So if you I pour water through here, water actually come out from the other hole. So there's something going on. So I'm gonna cut this one open and show you what it is like later. But before I do that, let me just record what I did here. So this is how I record my harvesting. So I show you this last time, 2024 dragon fruit harvest log. So today is October 9th. So on October 9th here, I had two Vietnamese whites from the pot number one. So I put two right here. See, that's where it came from. And then I had a Sinespina. I know that's at the bottom of my pot here. So that's right here. One of those. See, I'm not sure if you see the faint line here. There's some faint gray and white. So this way I keep it straight and instead of writing on the wrong side. Yeah, that's how I do it. And then I have two Charlie's Cosmic Charlie. So and then that's two right here. And then I had 11 purple haze. So I harvested 11 purple hazes right here. And then down here I had two American Beauties. So they were in the pot 8 here. Actually, one on pot 8 and the other one was in pot 3. So all together today, if you add them up, 2, 4, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I had 18 today. So that's going to go into my total. So this is how I'm going to record. So this is an accurate gathering or calculations of my total harvest or my production for this year. So I didn't miss anything. So the very first harvest was on August 10th. So today is October 9th. All right, remember I mentioned that the American Beauty, when they ripe, they kind of split, and actually they create a tiny little hole. You see the ants right there? Yeah, ants are going inside a hole and start digging whatever they're doing. They're going in there, creating a little colony. And that's what happened to my other two American Beauties. It doesn't happen for my other fruits. I don't think they split like this guy does. So when they do open up like this, they create this opening for the ants to go in. So a lot of ants went to my other two. So I'm going to show you what's inside. All right, you see that there's still ants moving around at the top of here, see? So I know this part, there's some ants inside this hole. So I don't know how deep they are. So I'm going to cut it open. Now I know that they're not in the entire fruit, but then I can feel that it's kind of soft right around here. So I'm going to probably lose this much. I'm willing to give up on the fruit. So yeah, I'm going to cut it right here, and let's see. All right. So you see that this is a nice and healthy American Beauty. So I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna put it right here and save it for later. I'm gonna put in some saran wrap here. I'll put in the refrigerator so that I can eat it for tonight. So there, so this is safe, so that. And then I got another one for later, or another fruit. So let's put this aside first. So there's something inside here, so I'm gonna cut this one also. This one also have 2 holes here that I think is, oh, am I recording? Oh, I am recording, okay. So there are also 2 holes. So there's probably also ants here too. So I'm gonna cut this guy right here like that. Ah, this is a different, a little bit more purplish than this one. So I'm gonna save this guy. So they are from 2 different American Beauty plants. So one's from my pot number 3 and one's from my top pot number 8. And that's why the colors are different. Alright, now comes the magic part. Let's see what's inside these guys. This is the all damaged. Ooh, it's all gooey and stuff. Oh, there's some ants hiding underneath here. I can see, it's kind of falling apart. So I think the ants caused that. It caused it to ripe or kind of rotten like that. Let's see how it looks in here. Let me see where the ants are hiding in here. See, it's kind of soft right here, so I think the ant's been doing something, or maybe laying some acid or what have you. Something, but it's making it very soft here. So there are some ants that's they were coming through this hole, going through here, and then coming back on the other side. Same thing with this one. So you gotta keep an eye out for these ants. When they get ripe, that's when you notice these holes. See, this is the hole where the ant goes right in. Yeah. And then there's another hole on the other side, so it's perfect ear movement for them to just go in and out. And I guess maybe because it's the summertime, I mean the summer heat that came in the last couple of days, 100 degrees, 90 degrees, they were maybe either coming in here for shelter. But there were a lot of ants, so I think they were all in here at some point. So there, I just want to cut that open. There's still ants running on top, so it's not a whole colony of ants. Just probably just a group of them, but then they are here that now it ruins this part of the fruit. Luckily I can still salvage the other 2.